He's standing on a thing. Yep. Exactly. Helicopter or all right. Maybe he just wants to look at 30 seconds. Copy all. Oh, fire department's here now. Why do you challenge him? Yes. Oh, we're in a break. Well, if you guys needed a break from COVID, here it is. You got Steve-O. He basically has taped himself to a billboard out here. It's doing a little self-promotion. Obviously, he's got something going on right there. LA City Fire and LAPD, well, right now they're just starting to get here on scene. It is in the Hollywood area. It's right off of Cahuenga, near the cross of Yucca. Is he in any kind of peril? Probably not, but definitely a publicity stunt working this morning. Again, LA City Fire now arriving on scene, probably going to try to talk to him, see if he can get down on his own. LAPD, they're here as well. I'm Stu up in Sky Fox. Back to you two in the studio. I have a feeling that red truck that's not a fire truck has a lot to do with what's going on here. Who? Toto. Oh, we're going live on Facebook. All right, live on Facebook. Let me turn down. Toto. Even though I wanted to hear what's going on with Toto. And yeah, Facebook. Let me see if we're really live on Facebook. I think we are. I think we can. Let's see. Yeah, that red van's definitely got something to do with this. You know what? I should be a detective. That's all I got to say. My detective skills are going. Oh, they're just being wasted, unchallenged. I can hear you. You think she's yelling at us? Yeah, I had to Google Steve-O. I kind of knew who he was, but I always wanted to play it safe. Definitely up here, taped himself to a billboard. And I look at that. Doug. We care. Everybody cares. Doug doesn't seem to care about this. Doug made a comment that he doesn't seem to care. At any rate, yep, he's up there. And apparently he's got some kind of new something going on, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out if LAPD and LA City Fire. I've got this, I just got this sneaking feeling that it looks like it's this crazy stunt, but it's probably been sanctioned. There's somehow, some way, they got a hold of whoever the billboard company is. Hey, Patty, and said, let's make this work. I want to put a human being on a billboard. It isn't the first time. And so right now it's probably there. LA City Fire and LAPD are probably down there talking to whoever the manager is and or the people who own the billboard. And they're basically saying, hey, look, he can be up there. This is all legit. And the fire department's like, yeah, we need to dead him down or whatever. So Who did the vinyl wrap? Who did the vinyl wrap? I don't know. Vinyl wrap on the red vehicle. Is it a vinyl wrap? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think the thing is actually red, but at any rate. So, yeah, there he is. Oh, you know what? Hey, Vinny, can you push in? Because people are asking, is he wearing a mask? I mean, he's clearly socially distant in physically and also probably emotionally and mentally. You know what? That was mean. I don't know, Steve-O. I'm sure he's a great guy. It doesn't look like he's wearing a mask, because if he was wearing a mask, then maybe it wouldn't be him. You know what I'm saying? So at any rate, yep, this definitely has a funny factor. There is no doubt about it. Anyways, yep, he's up here. A little self-promotion going on. It's all good. Kind of like I said, I just want to see how it turns out in the end here. There you go. If you follow his social media, I have a feeling that you'll be able to see. He's pointing that thing down. He's not taking pictures of us. So probably see the people down there on the ground. Planned PR. That's exactly what it is. It's working though. It's working. I have an outfit just like that at home, by the way, but I don't wear it when I'm up. There you go. There you go. So, again, you can't hear the whole conversation as I'm talking to Adam and Vinny. But yeah, I don't wear it when I'm up on a billboard, though. That's the only difference between me and, well, there's lots of differences, I'm sure, but yep. So full body wax in a few. Yeah, I guess you'd think, right? You know, they got this thing all planned out. It's all smoke and mirrors, man. It's all smoke and mirrors. So, but yeah, you got a bunch of people down there at the CVS. Everybody down there, I'm sure they are being socially distant, and the ones that aren't are probably people that know each other. Yep, Yvette, I agree. He paid for the billboard. They probably have some deal where they put a person up on there, so they really can't take him down unless it becomes more of an issue where it's like too much of a crowd. If there's too much of a crowd going on, and traffic might start being affected, they might be saying, hey man, we got to stop this. So LA City Fire down there, I cannot sneak in and listen to what they're saying because they're basically just talking amongst themselves and not getting out on the radio. But when they do get out on the radio, we'll be listening and we'll figure this all out. Again, if you guys are just joining us, somebody, don't say it's a waste of time. Nothing's a waste of time. Leslie is saying it's a waste of time. Oh, well, at any rate, you know, not everybody's a fan. That's what the deal is. That's what the deal is. What'd he do on the billboard? Yep. He taped himself to the billboard, guys. Taped himself to the billboard. So LAPD's down there. Clearly, whatever the promotion is, it's working. Hang on, my boss is calling me. Go ahead, boss. Go ahead. Copy all. Are we gonna keep the Facebook Live up so we can just do the fly back to base thing? Oh, they're gonna go get him. Hang on, let me find out. Just so you know, they are gonna go get him. Would you like them going and getting him? There might be a following going on also. Ladder's going up. Steve-O's coming down. Copy all. LAPD off of Vine. I think they're calling for a backup. Might be a stolen, but we're staying here for this. Kathleen, I would almost agree that Steve-O is posting this somewhere live. Come on now, don't you think he'd be doing this live somewhere? There's no doubt in my mind. Oh, he's on Instagram. My boss just told me that he's on Instagram right now. We're just going to watch our numbers tumble as everybody goes off to Instagram. Everybody's going to be like, we're out. We're going to go to Instagram. Yes, it is, Claudia. It is Steve-O. And I don't know if he taped himself or somebody else taped him to the billboard. He is standing on a platform, though. So he's got a harness on, too. So What happened? Uh-oh. There we go. This just went from PG to R, or PG-13. Just went to PG-13. So just letting everybody know, giving you guys heads up. PG-13, everybody. PG-13. If you're 13 or younger, go get an adult and ask them if you can watch this. And when I say that, I'm talking about age and mental abilities. That would be me, by the way. So, Robert, this is how America works, man. This is what it's all about. So, anyhow, yep, the fire department. We saw the ladder going up, but maybe when he ripped off his clothes, they were like, yeah, no, we're not going up there. Yeah, could be. Here, code 37. Told you. So, unoccupied, so that's not going to turn into a pursuit. Yep, so not crime tape, caution tape. Not crime tape, caution tape. We're doing caution tape down there. So, anyways, we're keep an eye on this and see how this goes. I'm sorry if I'm not Steve-O-centric right now, because I've got I'm sure if there was a chase going on, you guys would much rather see a chase. So I'm splitting my what am I splitting my attention? Splitting my attention. It's those big words. Oh, Nico, I have feelings. I'm not a machine, brother. I'm not a machine. I have feelings. Claire, I don't think he's going to get a fine. I bet you he made a deal, or when they rented the Billboard, this was probably part of it, and I don't think he's going to get a fine. So. I don't know how to say your name, Yoli. Maybe I said it right. Somebody's got to do one of those phonetics for me. Miss Robinson, sorry. So, at any rate, LA City Fire now going to go ahead and try to take him down. Taking him down. Sounds so nefarious, doesn't it? I'm going to take him down. But I don't think they're going to take him down like that. I think they're just going to go up there. Farley, you know what? Sometimes I would be with you on this. I would be like, hey, Farley, you know what? You're right. But in this case, we've got 90,200 other people that aren't with you on that, So that's a tough one. I don't know. Does that make you wrong? No, it doesn't. It does not, brother. Everybody's got an opinion, and I'm glad to hear it. And Yoli thinks that definitely going to get a fine. So we'll see. We'll see what happens out here. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. So yes, and I would rather see a chase as well. I've got my other ear on the scanner. Every now and then I hear something that's catching my ear. There's a couple little things going on right nearby. Hang on. So, and Steve-O says on his intergem that he doesn't believe that he's doing anything wrong. He's not. I don't think he is. But we talked about that earlier on. I mean, if it starts causing too much of a ruckus and people start stopping on the streets and stuff, that could become a problem, and that's probably a reason why they're going to ask him to step down off of the Billboard. But definitely keeping an eye on it. LA City Fire, they moved the ladder, and then they stopped. Vinny seems to think it's the angle that they're having issues with, and I tend to agree. Yep. People are worried about the fire resources not being used properly. How about that? Those are responsible viewers right there. Responsible, very responsible. So, keeping an eye on what's going on right there. If you guys are easily offended, avert your eyes. Vinny is going to be very careful on what he shows right there, but clearly now Steve-O in his underwear, standing taped to a billboard for his own promotions. Yes, I agree, Sierra. Sierra, because there's two A's. I don't know how to say it. So at any rate, yep, it's promotion for Steve-O. You know what? I got to tell you, I will definitely take a peek at the website as soon as we're done with this. And ooh, a drone! Look at that. This just gets better and better and better, doesn't it? We've got Steve-O on a billboard in his underwear. We got a drone flying around. We got LA City Fire down there, LAPD. 105,000 viewers right now watching this live. This is exciting stuff. This is a benchmark day. What's with the rope? Vinny, can you follow the rope down? See what is it? Is he got like a basket on it? Oh, it's just a rope. I thought maybe it was like he was like, you know, asking for something. And wow, easy there, easy. Vinny Molina would like to see the fire truck and the police. Nico, I agree, but you know, they put the ladder back up. Look at LA City Fire. Everybody's got a mask on. LAPD's got a mask on. Uh-oh, why's he got a chainsaw? Oh, it's not a chainsaw. Never mind. I thought this was going a different direction. I was like, oh no. Oh no. I bet you that's his manager. It's got to be his manager. It's got to be the manager right there. Yeah. You know, I kind of wonder about that. It's like, you think LAPD allows their male officers to do man buns? There you go. See, everybody in the helicopter was wondering the same thing. That clearly a female officer right there. I'm not. That's not what. But yeah. See, there you go. Then it would be a religious thing, right? So, at any rate. We're not here to talk about the attire of the LAPD. We're here to talk about Steve-O that has taped himself to a billboard out here in Hollywood. We're on Cahuenga near Yucca, and LA City Fire here, and not sure if they're actually gonna try to take him down. I just gotta wonder. So right now we're just gonna keep an eye on what's going on. Ryan Bromar in Montana. Ryan abandoned the Los Angeles for the Montana. Just says, just another day. Just another day. So. Well, they can't all be here. They've got other things to do. They're busy. Busy. Yeah, so they might, maybe that, look, USAR showed up though. Maybe they're going to take down the whole billboard. So, see how this all goes down. Lisa thinks that him and Steve-O in his underwear is amazing, especially with the drone. It is. This is clearly an excellent stunt, and it definitely working for what it's worth. So, oh, Vinny, look, they're backing up. Vinny was right. Vinny's always right. Always remember that. Vinny's always right. So we're going to see what happens right here. They're moving the fire truck. I think they're moving it so that they can get a better access with the ladder. So other affiliates, Dallas, I don't think it's going to. It's not that kind of crazy. It's just Steve-O taped to a billboard. That's it. Someone get a Nerf gun. That would be great. That would be great. So he made a post and he didn't say anything that you want to. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, Jeffrey, I know. Brian he was here in California. We used to hang out with him every now and then at the airport when we go eat somewhere, and he left. He just left us, packed up and left, moved to Montana. So. So we're going to keep an eye on LA City Fire. We're going to keep an eye on what's going on out here. Clearly you can see Steve-O on a billboard. taped to a billboard. Look at this. Clearly somebody knows what's going on. He's given the name of the drone operator. Was that our boss? Greg, what's up, sir? What's up, Greg? Yeah, I know. No, I got it. We're low enough, and I actually have the internet up, and I can actually read some of the comments, and some of the comments I can actually say on air. I can read them out loud, and I'm not talking about my reading abilities. I'm talking about the FCC rules. So, copy all. So at any rate, LA City Fire, they're still here. I can see that you guys, I don't know if it's my feed or your feed or the feed, but definitely you guys are a little bit behind what's going on live. So just it doesn't make any difference because you're seeing it when you're seeing it. So the fire department's up here right now, down there right now, and they moved their fire truck back a little bit so that I'm guessing so that they can go ahead and bring that ladder up and go and talk to Steve-O live. I guess that's the big plan right now. So thank you, Yoli. Thank you. Pedro, you know, they might. I don't think it's going to like literally come right out of his pocket. Probably his people or his management team or something like that. I don't think that that they're going to be like, you know, they're going to ask him to write a check when they get him on the ground. But why do we love narcissists so much? Hey, if we didn't love narcissists, I would be out of a gig. I'll tell you that right now. So anyway, I don't think I'm narcissistic. They moved everybody out. Now they're standing in the streets. So, yep. So, getting a little bit of a wider shot. LA City Fire not playing. They brought the USAR rig out. They brought an ambulance out. LAPD closing down Cahuenga, right over there by Yucca. If you guys are not from the Los Angeles, California area, I'm sure you're probably saying right now, what is a Cahuenga and what is a Yucca? And why would you name a street Yucca? Because I asked those same questions at one point in my life, but I've given up looking for the answers. Vinny, do you know the answers? The Yucca is a cactus. There you go. That's the reason why we love Vinny. Yep. That's the name of the pass, and it's an Indian word for smoke. Yep. Right. Well, I understand it's an India, being serious, it's an Indian word for smoke, Cahuenga, or smoky. Because back in the day, no, it was all because, you know, when this was all Wild West, and it was all, you know, coal and fire, and, you know, all the smoke sat in the Cahuenga Pass. I'm being serious. I am being serious. See, there you go. Oh, you unhook something? I just hope he keeps his pants on, or what? No, his underwear on. His pants are already off. His tighty whities. So there we go. It looks like doing some unstrapping. Maybe he's getting a little dangerous here. Maybe all of a sudden this is going to become something more. That Steve-O is a daredevil. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Elisa May says it's a board. Let him do what he wants. Yeah, you know what? In the end, I think we all do what we want, right? I mean, really, truly. You know, people say, "Hey, Stu, do what you want." You know what? You're going to do what you want anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, Heather, I do, and I didn't know until Vinny told me that yucca is a cactus, a type of plant, yeah, succulent. So, at any rate, we're going to keep an eye on this. Here we go. See where I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's doing there. Maybe he ran out of battery. Yeah, maybe he should have charged his phone before he went up there. So, got his money worth. We don't know what he paid. We don't know what he paid. So, what? Oh, you know what? I bet you that's his mask. I bet you that's his mask. So he does have a mask. That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it. Somebody said that he posted something that the duct tape was uncomfortable, and that's the reason why he took it off. You know what? That's just an opinion. Some people like the feel of duct tape. So, anyways, we can't because of FCC rules. We're just going to leave it at that. You know, everybody has an opinion. So, anyways, just keeping an eye on what's going on. Vinny getting the wide shot there to show you that it's not just a guy on a billboard. It's actually Steve-O, and also that LA City Fire and LAPD are down there, and they're actually going to keep an eye on what's going on there. I think they want him to come down off the billboard, and LA City Fire moved their fire truck to move the ladder to get him up to get the ladder up there. I'm sorry, I'm trying to multitask. Lately, I've been really, really tired. So, coffee not helping. I'm ready for the weekend, ready for a couple days of sleeping in. And but at any rate, that's what's going on out here. Steve-O taped himself to a billboard. It's pretty much more of a stunt than anything else. Robert Leake says no mask. But I think he does have a mask. See, Robert, take a look. What? No, that big black thing. I thought it's moving. See, right there. Yeah. So I bet you that's it's a mask. So he'll be safe when he gets down. I'm sure the LA City Fire has an extra mask for him if it comes to that. If it really comes to that, they'll have an extra mask for him. There's no doubt about it. So, hey Patty, how's it going? Brent, that would almost be a sin. We don't waste coffee. We definitely don't waste coffee. There's no doubt about that. That's the job I want. Right there. Right there. Look at that. Doesn't that look fun? Well, there's a little of that going on too. But look, it's basically my gig right now. What do? I sit up front here, just kind of like wherever you take me, I go, and then when we get there, I do something. There you go. So that is my gig right now. And he's at the tip of the spear, much like us. Tip of the spear, man. Tip of the spear, right there. What's that guy doing on the tip of the spear? Well, they're gonna extend that ladder and get up to Steve-O. There you go. That's what the rope was for. What is that? See, I thought he was going to get lunch or something. Dave, we do. We need 4 fire trucks. We do. It isn't like the firefighters show up in a Prius and they all get out. The firefighters are big dudes, so they all show up in the trucks. And if you need 10 or 12 firefighters, you're going to need 5 or 6 trucks, right? It isn't like they have the firefighter van that shows up and then somebody else drives the fire truck. So. At any rate, I'm making excuses for LA City Fire. Those guys know what they're doing. Oh, it is a mask. So that other thing wasn't a mask. Now he's using the bandana. That's not. They don't like that. They don't like the bandana. Bandana doesn't work well. You need a mask. So, here comes the ladder. Nice shot, Vinny. Nice shot. Putting on the mask so when the firefighter gets there, they're COVID safe. Steve-O responsible to a point. Love it. So, here we go. I don't know. Does Steve want to give him the rope? I think they're just going to leave the rope there. Yeah, just leave the rope, buddy. I think you're not going to miss the rope. So, Cheryl defending me. I'm sorry. What did somebody not happy about my commentary? At any rate, it's all good. It's all good. Scott, I hope I didn't offend you. That's all I gotta say. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. The big moment. Here it comes. And see, he was harnessed in. He was never in any kind of peril, and he isn't wearing very much apparel. See, look what I did there. Wordplay, not very good, but still wordplay. What? All right, maybe I don't want that job. All of a sudden, that job not so good. Yeah. Everybody's got to be safe. Everybody's got to be safe. What noise? Oh. So, anyways. Now they got 2 firefighters up there, and they're still working that harness. So, if the duct tape, you know, one time we had a 40-year-old woman who got herself stuck hiking on the side of a hill, and all these firefighters were showing up. And we were on Facebook Live, and that was what the comments were. All the comments were, you know, basically that's the way to meet a single firefighter. That's how you do it right there. I don't think Steve-O is looking to meet single firefighters, though. But at any rate, if that's your plan, let us know, and then maybe we'll bring the helicopter by and we'll take a look as well. Oh, Thor's Day, Jenny. I don't know. I got to do a little something on my Facebook page about Thor's Day. So, at any rate, what's going on now? Well, Steve-O taped himself to a billboard out here in the Hollywood area. This is going to be on Cahuenga near Yucca. It appeared that he had taped himself there. Clearly, he's standing on some sort of rig. He was never like free hanging there. He took the duct tape off earlier on because he said it was uncomfortable. And but now LA City Fire is up there, and they're taking off the harnesses that harnessed him to the thing that was holding him to the billboard. The thing that's a technical term, by the way. And they're going to put another harness on him so that he doesn't fall when they bring him down the ladder. Again, this is Steve-O with a it's a stunt. It's a stunt. I don't think so. I don't think they're just going to give him the. They're just going to give him the harness. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Yeah. I don't. You know, the question is some of our viewers are serious folk out here. You know, somebody was asking about the resources, how these resources could be used somewhere else. I don't think LA City Fire is worried right now that 1 or 2 of their trucks is being used for this. And somebody else now is what was their concern? See, I more coffee, please. More coffee. He is? Oh, there you go. Well, you got to be safe. Adam called it. Adam said he's going to need a helmet to come down that ladder. And there you go. There you go. Oh, I'm missing out on this. Somebody, John, I'm being serious. I'm missing out, but I love it. Thank you. I love it. So. Oh, Shelley, I believe it. I believe that he was duct taped to that, but I don't think the duct tape was really holding him to the billboard. I'm sure he had duct tape across him. I'm sure. Drone alert! I guess somebody said they're using the drone again. Something's coming up. Oh, Connie, you're right. But at any rate, this is Hollywood, and I'm sure it was somehow it was sanctioned. So. There he goes. Melissa, he was wearing duct tape. He took off the duct tape and he was just in his tighty whities, but he did get a mask. Before they started to bring him down off the billboard. So there's no doubt about that. No doubt. And oh, you know what? Anybody that's still here, and if you're new to this, and just letting you know, you can follow me on social media. I'm going to do some talking about narcissism. You know, let me do a shameless plug for myself. Instagram, definitely. I'm trying to Instagram more. So it's Stu Mundell. You can find it, and the spelling is somewhere on there. And Twitter, same thing, and on Facebook, same thing. Facebook, I'm having a hard time keeping up with. Facebook is just like that giant messy desk. Twitter, I gotta give Twitter some love again. But Instagram is my baby right now. I don't know why. All of a sudden, I'm all about the Instagram. So if you want to follow me, I try to interact as much as possible. Enough, you see, look at that. I started talking about myself, and the numbers are just plummeting. People, I hear the remotes clicking, or the laptops closing. Anyways, we got Steve up on a billboard. This is going to be in the Hollywood area, right off of Coanga, near the cross of Yucca. LA City Fire arrived here after LAPD called them because of the crowd watching. You can see the ladder coming down now. He doesn't even have to climb down it. Look at that. It's like a little elevator. The LA City Fire got him off the billboard. They're bringing him down right now. What's going to happen after this? Well, I don't know, but the billboard's going to stay here. Apparently, Steve-O's got something new going on, wants everybody to watch or tune in or do something, much like I do, much like Fox does. We all do. We all do. So, at any rate, just checking in and following as they're bringing them down. Tanya, I love it. I love it, Tanya. You can stalk as much as you like. And you say stalker, I say friend. You know, it's that simple. So making their way down, we're going to watch probably as soon as he gets off the ladder. We'll be on our way. I'm not sure if we're going to keep the Facebook Live on while we fly back to base. Some people enjoy that. Or we'll see what happens. But right now, Steve-O safe once again. With LA City Fire, the fine men and women of LA City Fire got him on the ladder. They're bringing him down. Yucca, yucca, yucca. You know what? I say the same thing sometimes. I say the same thing. I really do. And the crowds that were there, they've kind of dispersed them. As you know, basically just said, hey, you can't stand in the parking lot. They still got some in the parking lot. They got some in the street. The street is actually closed right now. Yucca's closed. Coanga's closed just south of Yucca. But you can see a pretty good live crowd down there as well. And thank you, Sonia. I appreciate that, I think. You know, lowest common denominator all around. But I do appreciate it. Anyway. There we go. He'll be on the ground here shortly, and we will probably be on our way here shortly, and we'll see what else happens out here this afternoon. So, yeah, we're probably gonna have to start heading off to that other fire here in a little bit. Of the 11? Yeah, we'll get fuel. They'll fuel us quickly. Shelly, you got to explain it to him sometimes, and that's all I can say. Anybody that doesn't know the situation right now, this is, well, let's talk about the tighty whities and the blue duct tape right there. I don't think maybe that's gaff tape, or maybe it's painter's tape. Who knows? You think it's the harness? No, it's the harness. You know, clearly Facebook Live is kind of like behind the scenes, serious reporting. Yes, of course, if there's a serious thing going on, we're more relaxed. There's no doubt about it. We talk about what's going on. We give you information in a way that is, let's just say, less traditional news. I don't know how to word it, but at any rate. Right now, Steve-O back on the ground, safe. Walking over there. I don't think he's going to be able to go over and sign any autographs. They're probably going to whisk him off. And what? The rest of the protesters? No. Why would you want to do that? Oh, okay. You know what? I take that all back. I read more of your comment. Yeah, okay. That's they're not talking about arresting these guys. Yeah, okay. Yes. I agree. Rob, what's happening, brother? What is happening? So at any rate, I'm getting texts, and it's just Ryan, and it's Rob, and it's not my boss, and it's not Kelly. So we're going to wait and see what's going to happen here, but I think we're going to start heading back to base here because we're going to need fuel and go to the fire. And when we talk about the fire, we're talking about the Hughes fire. So if you guys thought this was entertaining, just wait. I bet you we're going to have more Facebook Live here in a little bit. And you guys can see the Hughes fire. And if you guys are local, you can see the Hughes fire at Fox at noon, Channel 11. Let me find out what the boss wants to do. Sky Fox, Simon Desk. Copy all. Are we still doing the thing for that other station at the top of the 11? Oh. Okay, copy all, copy all. But we are going in for fuel. Go in for fuel, sir. Go in for fuel. And I'd like to know if they're going to keep us on the Facebook Live, or are they going to knock it down? Are they going to knock it down, or are they going to keep us up on the Facebook Live so Vinny can do the Sky Tours? Because, you know, he's all about Sky Tours. So, well, it looks like we're still live, Vinny. Actually, it froze up, but the comments are still coming in. People are asking for the Stew Tours, but I don't know if they're going to keep it up. That's the Capitol Records building. It always looks like a stack of pancakes to me, but it's supposed to be a stack of records. That's the bottom of the beautiful Sky Fox. 29 Hotel Delta, as we like to call it, or I used to like to call it, or 9 Hotel, but it's not, not so much anymore. There you go, beautiful Hollywood Hills, Sunset Boulevard, Sunset Strip. Robert, thank you very much. I try to enjoy every day. I really, really, really do. What's the name of that hotel? It's not. It's Chateau, huh? St. James. Lots of movies. Very expensive. Very expensive. Oh, why not? Why not? We should prod them up so he can tell us when it was built and who owned it and why people live there. Who's the architect? They're going to leave it up for the Sky Tours. Thank you, Kelly. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. I like it. And Mary, Kelly and Mary. Sorry, I'm leaving Mary out. I don't know why. Kelly and Mary, they are our young, upcoming, very tech-savvy people at the station. Workers, hard workers, keeping the Facebook Live going. I don't know exactly how they're moving the pixels around, but believe me, they are working diligently to make sure that at least the picture makes it on the Facebook Live. Vinny showing us the beautiful Beverly Hills area right there. Center of the screen, those buildings you see off in the distance, towards the top of the screen right there, that's going to be Century City. Had something to do with a studio that was there a long time ago. Now it's Fox. Fox Production is over there. Fox. 20th Century Fox. Maybe that's where the Century City came from, huh, Vinny? Yeah. So, and as we pan back around, you can see some of the beautiful Hollywood Hills. You know, everybody says this is where the rich people live. I tend to think that these people are, they're missing out. They are missing out because if, say you're sitting here at your house up here on the top of the, Hollywood Hills, and you're like, hey, I really could go for a Slurpee and some of those cheese fries. Now you got to get in your car, drive down the hill. It's dangerous. Well, if you DoorDash it, your Slurpee's going to be melted. Well, I guess. Do the DoorDash people do that? Be like, I got to get it there before it melts. But at any rate, this is how the other half lives, for sure. Yeah, you know what? If you're hearing jealousy in my voice, you're probably right. Even though I look at this stuff all the time. Everybody up here in Skyfox. All of us, we always kind of say to ourselves, what do you do with a house like that? Who wants to live in a shopping mall? You know, I just don't get it. I wouldn't mind a little house up here, you know, or maybe one of the guest houses, you know, and you can, you know, got a nice view. I think that would be really cool. I might be looking for a place to rent here soon, so, you know, I'm putting it out there. Any of you guys got rich friends, or any of you guys are rich and have a house up here with a back house and looking for a renter that's responsible-ish, hit me up. Past Stone Canyon Reservoir, I didn't give that a shout out. Vinny, go to the old dump. Go to the old dump. So back in the 50s, that was the Sunshine Canyon. This was a giant dump. It still is a giant dump, but now it has grass and golf courses and $1 million homes, multi-million-dollar homes. But you know what? That we call that, you know, you might call that trash, but some people call that vintage. That's vintage trash right there. That's from like the 40s and the 50s and stuff. Gosh only knows what's buried underneath all that right there. Making the turn, Sky Fox, going to be flying over the 405 freeway, making our way back over to Van Nuys Airport. That's where we're based out of. If you guys are local, you have small kids, maybe you feel that you are a small child. If you can make your way over to Waterman, there's actually a viewing area, and you can see helicopters, not just us, but many other helicopters. If you are into aviation, you can go there. Lately, because of the COVID, we've been seeing a lot of moms with their kids spending time, moms and dads with their kids out there, or other people's kids out there watching the helicopters and other aircraft taking off. So it's something to do. You probably can Google it. It's the viewing area. It's on Waterman right there. You got a jet taking off from Van Nuys. The reason why he's up so high like that is noise abatement. That is noise abatement right there. They take off really high like that so the folks down here don't have to listen to that whiny jet. So at any rate, there's beautiful Van Nuys Airport. That's where we're going to be landing here shortly. I hope they keep the picture up all the way to the ground. Not because I want Vinny to work extra, but because I think it's an extra cool picture. Right there, that is an airport, but if we landed there, they would frown on us very, very much so. We'd get the scowly face. That is the model airplane airport and a drone airport where we were watching somebody fly a helicopter yesterday doing some amazing stunts for real. That's not sarcasm. And all that burnt area that you see around there, that's all the burnt grass in the Sepulveda Basin. That's right by the model airplane airport. And everybody always says, another model airplane crashed. So, at any rate, ooh, Kelly. Kelly lives in a nice neighborhood because we were over her hood. Sky Fox over her hood. The only hoods we were over were the really expensive ones. Kelly's got it going on. I wonder if she has a back house for rent. You know, I don't know. And that's the water treatment plant. Isn't there a... yeah, oh, but the Japanese gardens. Yeah, Japanese gardens right there. Yep. Very cool. Yeah, you got to wait for COVID to be over. It's not the new normal. I don't care what people say. Not the new normal. So we need to solve this and move past it. At any rate, now we're getting over to the more common folk. This is where Stu lives for sure. This is my rent right here. I used to live in an apartment building, and we already passed it, and so did Fulvio, but not at the same time. So. And that's the little industrial area around the airport, which is smart because it is an airport. And there are jets and helicopters and small planes, apparently very noisy. There's the old Budweiser, it is the Budweiser plant, it used to be Busch Gardens. This is another one that if you guys have some time and are bored, you can Google Busch Gardens and see pictures of what this used to look like. This used to be an amusement park where they made beer. And now it is just a beer factory. Not just a. There's no such thing as just a beer factory. It is a beer factory. Go on, Vinny. Vinny? What's that? What's that bridge right there? The bridge to nowhere. He's telling me right now that that is the last remaining part of Busch Gardens, the actual when it was an amusement park. They would actually take you to the log ride that you would, so you didn't have to cross cross the railroad tracks. Railroad tracks were always there. Van Nuys Airport, one of the largest commercial airports on the planet, and look at that. Somebody's got some money. Somebody's showing off. Yeah. And there's some other helicopter. Turns out that there are other helicopters that do almost the same thing we do. I didn't know this. But apparently there's one of them right there. It I tend to say it looks like a flying dumpster. I'm going to say dumpster. And there's the you can push into the oh, wait till we land. That's the viewing area right there. There's a bunch of folks viewing right there. You too could be viewing. And I told you, everybody's bringing their kids. It's like a cool thing to do. At any rate, thank you guys for watching all the way to the ground. Hope I didn't say anything to offend too many, and we'll be on the ground shortly. And again, we will be back up at noon over the fire. Hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye.